Kilauea volcano in Hawaii is also located at 19.5 degrees.
Perhaps even more profound than the pattern found here on Earth is the one found on other planets in our solar system.
On Mars, for example, we find the Mons Olympus volcano, the largest volcano in our solar system, is located at 19.5 degrees. The giant red spot on Jupiter is at 19.5 degrees.
Everything in the universe is geometric. Your physical body, physical cells, the tree, the buildings, everything is geometric. Sacred geometry is the pattern in which these geometries are organized according to ratios and proportions. Now, when you say something is organized, it implies that there is a cosmic intelligence behind it.
One of the most important shapes in sacred geometry, and one that also has a connection to the 19.5 latitude, is the three-sided pyramid known as the tetrahedron.
When you have two tetrahedrons inverted over one another, that forms a star tetrahedron. When we look at a star tetrahedron and where it fits inside of the sphere, the vertices of a star tetrahedron impact the sphere at 19.5 latitude, both north and south. And that is exactly where the big island of Hawaii is in relationship to the entire planet.
Because of the planet's geometry, you're going to have hotspots that would be very strongly charged in such a way that you could use these hotspots to teleport from one point to the other. Or these hotspots could be used for intergalactic travel or interplanetary travel.
Could sacred geometry support the notion that Hawaii is perfectly positioned to create portals? Portals that could not only offer shortcuts to other parts of the world, but also other parts of the universe. For many native Hawaiians and ancient astronaut theorists, the answer is a resounding yes. And they believe that these portals have made Hawaii a virtual hub of alien visitation, one that exists even to this day. Pahoa, Hawaii, June 27, 2014. Hawaiian noble Robert Kalihi Pohomalu, affectionately known as Uncle Robert, opens the Star Visitor Sanctuary, a dedicated landing site for extraterrestrials visiting the Earth. Until his death in 2015, Uncle Robert stood at the forefront of his people's efforts to maintain contact with the star beings who they believe are the Hawaiian people's true ancestors. Today, his dream continues, thanks to the efforts of people like his nephew-in-law, Gary Hoffel.
Uncle Robert was considered to be the Konahiki of the area there. And there were other chiefs in the area, but amongst those chiefs, they came to Uncle Robert for guidance, and he was included in every decision they made.
In June 2019, ancient astronaut theorists David Childress and Michael Sala arrive in Pahoa. They are eager to get a personal tour of the sanctuary and to hear a first-hand account of its history, creation, and mission.
Uncle Robert, he was the Prince of Peace, and he thought that, he called them our space brothers and sisters, he thought they could certainly come down and perhaps we should greet them with some aloha instead of with guns pointed at them like they might get someplace else in the world.
So he was thinking that since the space visitors had originally come here to Hawaii, they would come back. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to come out into the area we call the Star Visitor Sanctuary?
This is the sanctuary here, right? Inside here?
Yeah.
Right here on the lava fields, huh?
Yeah.
Why did he choose this spot as the center for the Star Visitor Sanctuary, right here?
Well, the whole lava field creates a kind of new magnetic field out here, but this area was actually very special, and it could be the place for the star visitors to be welcomed, and that they would be given sanctuary because the Hawaii Kingdom claimed sovereignty to this whole land, and which would be the first time in modern history that a sovereign entity has granted extraterrestrials the right to land in peace and harmony.
To many Hawaiians, Sanctuary serves as an homage to their otherworldly origins. But if a number of recent reports are true, could it already be receiving extraterrestrial visitors? Ancient astronaut theorists David Childress and Michael Sala are at the Star Visitor Sanctuary on Hawaii's Big Island. With them is Gary Hoffel, a member of the lawful Hawaiian government who was involved in the sanctuary's founding and helps to see the site.
So since you started this Star Visitor Sanctuary, has there been some unusual activities or incidents here of things you've seen?
The day we set this up, just before it got dark, several people were sitting out here, and up in the distance on the hill up here, they said they saw light orbs come out of the lava flow right there above the ridge, come across the sky and do a little bit of a hula, and then off into the distance shot off. And I mean, well, probably 30 people were here seeing it, and the next day the lava started flowing again.
So they felt this was a sign from the Star Visitors that they were glad the Star Visitor
Perhaps
Sanctuary was
validation
here?
of what we're doing, perhaps coincidence, but I do believe that there's a portal hanging out in this particular area, opening to different places. And why not open here? Because we've opened a place to do it rather than someplace else.
Well, this is a pretty amazing spot and quite fascinating. Thanks for bringing me here, Michael, and thank you, Gary.
Oh,